In this video, I want to talk about the tips on how to be able to privately pay for residential assisted living. So this will be relevant to individuals who are looking to place a loved one, also for care homeowners who want to be able to help families figure out a way to privately pay to be able to have residents in their facility. So if you're interested, make sure to stick around. What is going on, everyone? I hope you're all doing well. If you're new here, my name is Serge. Welcome to the channel. To all my reoccurring viewers, thank you so much for all the love and support that each and every single one of you have shown me. If you have not yet, make sure to go check out the God Made podcast on most streaming platforms. Also, feel free to go join the Legion Assisted Living Academy Facebook group. That is for free. Also, feel free to check out legionassistedlivingacademy.com, where I teach how to start your own facility from A to Z. Also, if you want to book a one-on-one mentorship call with myself, that link will be on that site and also in the description of this video. And also go check out valleyalfventures.com if you're a limited partner looking to passively invest in this niche of real estate, or if you are an operator looking to expand your operations or looking to sell your facility, feel free to reach out to us. And with that being said, let's go ahead and jump into the topic of this video. This is a very important topic that I think a lot of families will be able to relate to. And so I'm going to go ahead and jump right into it. So one of the main ways that you can actually get some type of supplemental assistance is by looking into government funding. And the way to do that is you can look into different programs within your state. Now, this is going to require some work from you as the family member and potentially with the help of a care homeowner to be able to help you apply. That way you can get some supplemental income to be able to privately pay for your loved one to stay in a residential assisted living facility or a facility in general. So government funding is very important, and Medicaid is typically able to supplement some of this cost to be able to help you. And so looking into this is very important. Each state will have its own program that is available for individuals, and typically they will look at things like health and also your financial means. If you have too many assets, they will most likely want you to sell off a lot of those assets in order to qualify for some of the supplemental income to be able to cover some of the costs. So keep this in mind. There are a lot of different criterias, but this is one way you can start paying for your loved one's stay and rate at a facility. Secondly, you can start looking into some private funding, such as loans or like scholarships, quote unquote. This way you can start having some of this in order to help be able to take care of your loved one, whether it be in home or in a facility, whatever the case may be. This is another way you can start paying privately for your loved one to stay in this facility. And oftentimes, a lot of people really don't want to have to do this, but asking for friends and family to pitch in, whether it be a few $100s a month to be able to have your loved one stay in a quality facility where they will be properly taken care of, is another route. I know a lot of people typically don't want to do that. And we do have a sponsor for this video, which will segue into the next way to do this. And this sponsor will actually help really consider a reverse mortgage on your home or tap into the equity of your home. Today's video is brought by our sponsor, Monavita.com. Monavita.com helps seniors take advantage of their home equity while still living in the comfort and convenience of their own home. With their home equity care plan, seniors can secure the care they need without dipping into their retirement funds or taking out a loan. Monavita's online platform makes it easy to access personalized quotes and compare different care options to help you find the best financial solution for your loved one's needs. Plus, with Monavita, there are no upfront costs. So if you're looking for assistance to pay for assisted living, memory care, or home care services for yourself or for a loved one, check out Monavita.com today. Now, being able to tap into the equity of a home or being able to sell off an asset may be a way that you can acquire some funds to be able to privately pay for your loved one in a facility. Oftentimes, people find themselves in this position simply because they have no other choice and they have to downsize anyways. So what a lot of people at a certain point will do is downsize their home and end up living in like a 55 plus community. So it is pretty typical for people to either sell off that asset or tap into the equity of it. And that is where our sponsor, Monavita is able to actually help out and be able to help individuals who are in that position. Also, another way to do something to where you're able to privately pay for these facilities is to consider long-term insurance to cover some of those costs. And you can also invest into a life insurance policy with a long-term rider. Now, with that type of policy, you're able to actually borrow against your life insurance policy to cover those costs of assisted living. And so there are a lot of different ways to be able to pay for this service. And it just takes the right amount of education. It just takes the right amount of individuals to be able to help you be able to tap into a lot of these different things. Last but not least, you do also have your retirement savings accounts, right? A lot of people don't realize this, but having those retirement accounts is very beneficial and can help pay for a lot of these costs. So as family members and also as care homeowners, these are a lot of different ways and a lot of different things that you can actually propose and look into to be able to privately pay. A lot of people ask, how can someone be paying $5,000 to $6,000, even up to $10,000 a month for, assisted living? Well, this is how. There's so many different things that people have that they're not even aware of. And so also, if you ever consider in the near future that this may be you, there's a lot of these different accounts that you can start opening up and start funding to be able to have later on down the road. So being able to have that life insurance policy with that long-term rider in place, being able to have those retirement accounts and factoring in, hey, I'm going to eventually need this at some point. Let me start preparing for that. Also, having all that equity in your homes or, home, if it's just one home that you have, that's another great way to be able to tap into that and take some of that equity out and be able to start funding and privately paying. So care homeowners, really talk about all of this with your families. And then you have the government funding. Now, government funding isn't probably going to pay the full rate for you, but it will cover maybe even up to half of the cost of that facility. So just keep that in mind. Again, like I said in the beginning, you may have to go ahead and liquidate some of those assets to be able to meet that threshold of what they need. So typically it's low income. So if you have low income, you'll most likely be able to qualify for these government funding programs for individuals. So just keep that in mind though. They will want you to be, illiquid or only a certain amount of liquid available in your account. So there's a lot of different variations, but that's what happens when you start getting on government programs to be able to supplement some of these costs. So with that, I hope that a lot of you enjoyed this video. Again, thank you so much to our sponsor, Monavita, for sponsoring this video. Make sure to go check them out at monavita.com. They're going to be a great assistance to families and even just for care homeowners to be able to send families there and see what they could possibly do for you. And so with that being said, I hope you guys all got some insight from this video. If you guys did, make sure to subscribe, like, and comment, and I will talk to you all in the next one.